Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Guardian's Quiptic being published on Sunday the 28th of September 2025, and today's setter is Hectence. I can't remember, I haven't looked back in the old solves. I think Hectence is okay. I've had a few good weeks on this, so I'm feeling quite positive about the Quiptic. Whether it will stay like that by the end of the puzzle, I don't know. I don't think there's anything more I can say really. I'm just going to crack on. Secretary Court providing information about peacemaking. Also pacifist or something. Paginist about peacemaking. Knock biting lice off bird. I thought that's an anagram of lice to go on the end of something. On choppy lake, back of dinghy, losing water. On choppy lake, that's an anagram, isn't it? Leaky, there we are. That was easy. In hall, some officials set up. Is that a backwards hidden word? Foyer, I think. And that's my foyer there. Right. There's my fist. Pacifist, no I can't. Information is Gen normally. Secretary is a PA, let's put PA there. And this one again, knock is lice off. Bird. Don't know. Okay. What's this? Tea. Church is hosting geriatric centre with a tea dance. Okay. 333 with an A. Churches is cha-cha-cha, isn't it? Char. T is char. And I don't know what the last bit is. Geriatric centre. Not sure what that is. I'll go through it later. At this point, dividing care of new church makes sense. At this point, here for or something here. At this point is here. Dividing care of new church. Hence, adherence makes sense. At this point, dividing care of is coherence. There we are. Got there eventually. There's my lice kind of anagram coming in. My bird knowledge isn't right. Speciality of hotel in French resort is niche, I think. Oh, pelican. Now it is. That was easy. As soon as I had the extra letter, that went there. Knock. Biting lice off bird. I don't understand that moment. Pen. Biting. Knock is a pen. Pan? Oh, pan with lice in it, yep. Historical record of cliché circulated about North. That's now around cliché or, isn't it? Around an N. That's definitely looking like pacify. PAC, providing information about. That's not info backwards. About pacifier. Information. Peacemaking, don't know. Anyway, more fragile. West Indies arachnids died out. Well, West Indies could be WI. More fragile would be something I would think spider wispier. There we are. Spider without the D. Discounted wine clubs as part of a university education. What have we got? Discounted wine clubs. Okay, so we've got red C, university U, education. Discounted is reduced, isn't it? Reduce ed. Now, just build it and it will come. Repository for television at home. Looks like in. Repository is in store in for television at home. There's an in there somewhere, but. This one, hunkering down, occupying building. Ooh, don't like that one. Weather storm when woman puts out rubbish. Weather's storm when woman put out. So is it hen without W? Is that now around weathers? In some way, put out rubbish. Sure about that. Okay, attempt to save doubtful bride succeeded with signal received. That's a nod. Signal received, succeeded, a nod. But it should give me in kind of attempt is a try to save doubtful birdie. succeeded with signal received. Not sure about that. Okay, endless exotica could be harmful. Endless exotica could be harmful. I can't think what exotica is at this moment. But it's going to be take a letter off it, isn't it, for endless, I'd thought. This one, so excited to be out. Excited is 7 letters, that's 9, and about at the same time. So now I'm so excited. Or is it con? Don't know. So, thus. Okay, could really do with working out that anagram, couldn't I? The cliche. Or cliche around north, if I can get it. Or cliche north. Archive or something. Historical record is it's not an echelon. Chronicle. There we are. Pacific, that is. Not the most kind word for a start of a 1A. This is so excited. It's an anagram. To be out and about at the same time. Or is it continuous cos? I'll come back to that when I've got some more letters. Final word is normally amen, describing complex model causes. Okay, so that amen going in or around model perplexity. Let's go on from there. Good-natured sailor supporting fellows hampered by beer. So sailor is going at the bottom, which probably means it's a tar rather than an ab. Good-natured fellows. Maybe it's although that F doesn't really work there, does it? Fellows, dons. So look at this one. Boat's gear regularly surrounded by small fish. Gear regularly. Is it boat's gear? Or is it S? ER? Or GA? OTGA? BAS? ER? Baser? Only boat I can think of with it could be a skiff that's 5 letters. Off the top of my head. Right, crumple cups scattered around empty coach, after race. Crumpled cups scattered around empty coach. So we've got anagram of cups, CH, race. Crumple is to scrumple up or something. This can't be scrumple up, can it? Scrumple. Okay, let's look at this one again here. Ogre edgily suppresses craving for food is greed. Hidden word. I'm noticing the ones I seem to be getting are just hidden words and things, really. 3 assembled by river to make den. So that's anagram, isn't it? Of 3. Here, 3 assembled by river. Treehouse. Okay, that definitely wasn't just hidden word. Naming words for numbers, including one in French, or une in French. Include that. Words for numbers. Naming is nouns, nos, I think. Nose, yeah. Nose is the word for numbers. Down payment for silicon in warehouse is a deposit. I think. SIN depot, yep. That must be an up, mustn't it? Scrunch up, maybe cups. Race. What's race? Scrunch. What have I got there? I've got coach, CH. I've got cups. And I've got run. Okay, yep. Inside Shogun is ninja. See the word ninja and Japan, Shogun and Japan in there somewhere. It's almost always going to be some kind of ninja answer. Most stingy relatives. Dearest. Very good. Dearest. Like it. That's a good cryptic clue. Watched. Sword. Following lead for story. Saw. Very good journalist. Watched. That's journalist is ED. Watched is. Can't be sword, can it? Very good is. A1? No. Have I looked at this one down here? No, I haven't. Made certain rocky undersea areas ignored. So anagram of undersea without an A, I suppose. Reshored, made certain, ensured, I think that is. Excuse me, I don't quite know what happened. Right, ensured, yeah, I think that's right. This one down here, I haven't looked at this yet. It's First Ladies Online, endlessly. That's up off screen, aren't I? Sorry. So I've got rid of bottom clues. There we are. First Ladies Online, endlessly long annually. Some kind of year, isn't it? Endless year. First Ladies Online, endlessly long. So long is yearn, without the year. Every year, I suppose. Ladies Online. Eve is the first lady. Online is annually is every year. I'll come back to that. Boats, gear surrounded by small fish, small fry. Is that? Ferry. Yep. That's ER. Yep. Excuse me. Provokes teacher to retire over student with low grade. Student is normally an L, isn't it? Or is it S? L, I think. Low grade is a D or an E. Provokes is teacher to retire, is a tutor, master, sir. Rises. Is that rises? Provokes, rises. Not sure about that. We've got S for student. I'm not sure about that either. Low grade is an E. Will be in, and then sir would be teacher retiring, going up. Not sure about that at all. Let's see what this is. Let's take that out until I've got this one. Everyone tucked into Ribena supply for dancer. That feels like it ought to be a hidden word of everyone is all. Where's my all going? Reply. Ribena. Supply for a dancer, ballerina, isn't it? Okay, that kind of ditches the idea I had there. That's spied, is it? Very good. Pie. Wow, okay. That's an interesting one. Rails. Provokes teacher. So look at this one first. Affable. Affable is good-natured. Ab is so fellows at FF. AB. Hampered by beer is ale. Yes. Final word. Is that amen in there? Complex model causes perplexity. I thought describing went around the outside of something, but I can't fit it unless it's M and then EEN. Model is normally a poser or something, isn't it? Something to sit, but that hasn't got any possibilities. Let's have a look at this. Join Tina Turner to put on a show. Join Tina Turner. That must be an anagram of Join Tina, mustn't it? To put on a show. No, there's no D, there's no R. Tina Turner. What is going on there? Not sure. Right. So excited. Is this an anagram? That must be a TED at the end, mustn't it, really? Coexisted. Yes, it is an anagram. That's an ing, obviously. Hunkering down, occupying, building. So that's just down, D going into hunkering. Building is a... This one, endless erotica, still can't think what that is. This one, attempt to save doubtful bride. Okay, so it's an anagram bride, isn't it? Succeeded with signal received. I think attempt to save is rescue bid. Why that is, there's a anagram of bride in there, a Q is a signal Okay, signal Q going into an anagram bride thingy. Weather's storm, that's waste, isn't it? Weather storms when woman put out. Oh, that's the she. Take she out, is it? No. Her. Take her out of weathers. Hunkering down. Slumbering? Not slumbering. Hunkering. Not sure. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Inbox. Repository is an inbox, isn't it? Oh, that's interesting. Endless exotica. Could be harmful. Could be harmful. Toxic. That's part of the problem, isn't it? Reduced. Toxic. There we are. Just an anagram. Okay, so it's just an anagram of exotica without. What do I need? I need a down, don't I? A D for hunkering down. Occupying building. Sitting. I don't really know what hunkering is. Sputtering. Shuttling. Shuttering. Occupying building. Down. Can't be D there. Can't really be D there, can there? Okay, I'll come back to that one. So I've just got these three, well, four left, because I've got the, whatever that is. Okay, maybe that's Sir going around, learner for student, Riles, I think that is Riles. Is that right? Yeah, Sir going around LE, yep. Okay, I had the right, all the ingredients, just not quite right, so nothing down there to do. Let's line that up there. I think that's all on screen, isn't it? Okay, this one, final model. Final word. I could have amen model. Let's try amen model as a... No, it can't because it's an extra. Complex model is... Perplexity would be... I mean, if that was amen, that'd have to go like that, wouldn't it? Which doesn't really seem likely. Cha-cha-cha. Dances cha-cha-cha. Perplexity is and okay, I've got an E on the Tina Turner one now. N. Join Tina Turner to put on a show. N. Entertained. Can't be entertained, can it? Although, that's nearest. Is that nearest? Most stingy. Nearest or okay, hang on, that's enter. Just going to leave that for a second. I think dearest is relatives. Let's have a look at that. Relatives could be dearest and most stingy. To put on shows to entertain, though, isn't it? Really, which has got an anagram of Tina at the end. That's Tina. Join is to enter. Tina is an anagram. So what's this? Is this nearest? Okay. Makes that must be amen, mustn't it? Model T. Okay, yep. Describing complex amazement. Yep. Perplexity. So just these two to finish off now. Ninja's right. Treehouse right. Est must be right. So your relatives are your nearest. Most stingy. Neatest. Noticed. I think that's nearest, but your nearest and dearest. I can't quite work out what the wordplay's going on there. Most stingy. Is it something I just don't know? Or have I got it wrong? I'm going to go with that for now. Which just leaves this one. Scuttling. Hunkering down. Scuttling. Occupying building. Down. Down. Cutting. Stilling. No. Cool. What is that? Let's have a look at it on the across. Sauntering. Hunkering down is sputtling. Going down, occupying building is what's the word I'm looking for? Scouting. Can't be shuttling, can it? I thought there's not many letters go here. Tring. Shutting. Down, occupying building. Building is a hut. Hut could be a building, but down, what that label is? Stilling. Shuttling, hunkering. I don't know what hunkering is really. Hunkering down is to kind of go to sleep, you know, to apply yourself. I don't think it can be a W, can't be an E. But it looks maybe that's stuttering. Right, I'm going to pause the video while I think to myself about this one. Okay, just a couple of minutes there. I finally got to squatting, which was exactly the word I was looking for occupying a building. So there we go. I think it's all done. Not sure about nearest. Let's have a check. Yeah, all seems good. Right. Just refresh the screen, and there it is. Gets rid of all the ticks over here. Right, I'll go through this as best I can. I thought it was a little bit difficult, really. So for me, in the end, that turned out into being about 23 minutes. Right, a secretary is a PA, personal assistant. C is court, cricket notation. Providing is if, and information. I see. Oh, I for information, and C for about. Gosh, C as in circa. C for circa is about. There's about that much circa amount. Gives you Pacific, which is peacemaking. Wow, what a tough start that is. Most fragile is more fragile. Sorry, is Wispier. The West Indies is WI. A spider is an arachnid. Died, D for died. Take the D for died out of spider. Gives you the rest of Wispier. Anagram. We start off with an anagram of lake. On choppy is your anagram indicator. That gives us leak. Back of dinghy is the Y from dinghy, and losing water is leaky. Good solid cryptic clue, that one. No complaints there. An attempt to save is a rescue bid. We've got an anagram of bride. Doubtful is your anagram indicator. Succeeded is an S. You'll see that in kind of hereditary charts, or lists of prime ministers, so and so succeeded that as abbreviated to an S. With signal is a Q. Receive, so put Q into that anagram. Whew, right, at this point is here, I think. Dividing care of is CO, abbreviated to CO. N for new, and church is Church of England, in this case CE. And coherence makes sense. Right, we've got an anagram of exotica, but we'll take the A off because it's endless. Could be as your anagram indicator, and harmful is toxic. A niche is a speciality. We've got H for hotel, NATO phonetic alphabet, in the French resort of Nice. So excited is an anagram of coexisted. To be out is your anagram indicator. And about at the same time is coexisted. The final word is amen. So we've got the amen. Describing means it's a containment indicator. Describing a complex. Complex is a maze. So we've got maze going into amen for the final word. Prayers, and a Model T. Guardian speciality in the Model T. And perplexity is amazement. We've got a hidden word across ogre edgily, which is greed. Suppresses is your hidden word indicator, and a craving for food is greed. The boat is a ferry. We've got the Second and fourth letters of gear are the E and the R, so regularly is saying take those alternate letters. Surrounded by small fish, and small fish are fry. Okay, small fry, fish, fry. Right, to crumple is to crumple is to scrunch up. Now we've got an anagram of cups, as indicated by scattered, going around empty coach, so empty letters out of coach leaves you with a CH, which is going after a race, which is to run. So we've got run CH in an anagram of cups, which is the SCUP. Everyone is all tucked into an anagram of Ribena. Supply is not supply, it's supply. So yeah, if something is supple, then it can be moved around quite easily. Supply, and a dancer is ballerina. So yeah, supply is your anagram indicator. Naming words are nouns. Oh, okay, naming words are nouns. Numbers is nos, N-O-S. Yeah, and including one in French is UN for one, the number one in French. Clever surface, that one. Made certain is insured, which is an anagram of undersea. Rocky is your anagram indicator, but we need to take the A out of undersea because area is ignored. Right, most stingy, or is it most stingy? Nearest. Well, your relatives are your nearest and dearest. Most stingy. Stingy or stingy. Nearest. It's a definition I don't really know. There you go, nearest. Yeah, not sure about that. Right. A knock is a pan. Is to if you knock someone, you pan them. So critics pan people. They knock them. PAN with an anagram of lice, which is the ELIC going in there. So biting is your containment indicator, and off is your anagram indicator for lice, and a pelican is a bird is your definition. Right, I never really quite worked this one out. I kind of get it. Churches is CH. So we've got CH. We've got a couple of CHs in there. Hosting geriatric centre with AT dance. Well, AT is another HR. The centre of geriatric is A. Okay, it's that simple, isn't it? So the middle letter of A is geriatric, centre is saying take that. So yeah, we've got two churches, CH. I can't quite get the wording right there. Churches hosting geriatric. So we've got churches CH with an A in it. Yeah, I put an A for with A at the end. AT, no, AT. I don't know. That's roughly. Anyway, cha-cha-cha is a dance. T is known as cha. I can't quite see how they get that last A on there. The word doesn't quite work. Wordplay doesn't quite work for me there. But there you go. Right. A foyer is a hall, which is a hidden word in Surrey officials. Some is your classic hidden word indicator, and setup, because it's a down clue, setup is saying it's reversed, so it's backwards in Surrey officials. What we've got, historical record is a chronicle, which is an anagram of all cliche. Circulated is your anagram indicator, and we need to add an N in there, going about an N for north. Right, we've got an anagram of weathers. Storms is your anagram indicator, but put woman out, so take the her out of weathers, and rubbish is waste. Hunkering down is squatting, and occupying a building is squatting. Simple double definition. A repository, your inbox is a repository. Television at home is the inbox. In is at home and TV is the box. Fair enough. Discounted is reduced. That's your definition. Wine is red. Clubs is C, which is going inside U for university and ed for education. Right, first lady is Eve. First lady is Eve. Online endlessly. Endlessly long. So long is if you yearn for something, you long for it. So that's the year part. Got Eve is first lady. Our wife, RY is short for railway, so we're talking about a railway line there. Online, don't like that. That's a bit nasty for the Quiptic, I think. Yeah, nasty. Anyway, so it gives us every year, which is annually. Right, if you join, you enter. So yeah, join the chat, enter the chat. Got an anagram of Tina, gives us the tain part. Turner is your anagram indicator, and to put on a show is to entertain. Good clue, like that one. 3 assembles. We've got an anagram of 3 to begin us off. Then we've got the river ooze, or owls, I'm not sure. And to make a den is a tree house, or to make the den of a tree house. Right, good natured is affable. Just scroll down a bit, get these last few clues. Check them still on. Just about. Good natured is affable. We've got a sailor is an ab. Sporting fellows is the 2F, so we've got FFAB going inside of ale, which is beer, so hampered by is your containment indicator. A down payment is a deposit. SI for silicon, which is the periodic table, going in a warehouse, which is a depot. Provokes is riles. We got teacher, retiring, so we've got sir, SIR, going upwards. Over, so yeah, over is your containment indicator that a student is a learner, L, with a low grade, which is a grade E. Watch, what's this? Watched is spied. Very good is pi, as in think of pious. If you're pious, then you're very good. Gosh, there's a phrase that no one uses in real life. Journalist is an ed, following the lead for story. So the lead for story is the S of story. And finally, we've got a bit of an old chestnut on this one. Inside, inside is your hidden word indicator that across Shogun in Japan is the word ninja, and ninja is a warrior. So there we are, all done. That's about 23, 24 minutes, I think that was. I think that was a little bit tough, especially Pacific. I think I was probably a bit slow on squatting, if I'm fair. But yeah, some of those up there weren't too nice. Amazement's a bit of a clue. Nearest, don't quite understand that one. But otherwise, yeah, nice-ish puzzle from Hectence there. Thanks for watching.